Social media reach is very important. I think during the CV period, people, maybe they want to buy a house or maybe they don't want, but if they don't even see, they don't even think about it.
Hi everyone, welcome to our new episode of Home Sweet Home. Okay, today we have Yao Yang and Cheryl with us, who we have just sold their house.
Yeah, thank you for being with us and for taking the time to share your experience, the whole process of us assisting in the sale of your home.
We are happy to do that.
Okay.
We knew we wanted to sell when the 5 years was up, and then nearing the 5 years we had a lot of pamphlets shoved at our door every day. And then Yao Yang was the one who looked for an agent. It was these two agents who came knocking on our door, and then we are pretty lazy, so we just went ahead with whoever that. We didn't look for the pamphlet people, we just came with those who came and knocked on our door.
I think the first agents that we had were very committed, very good agents. But they had very little experience, or less experience I would say, in the digital marketing space, which I thought was critical in today's world.
So sorry.
So we decided to look for somebody with more presence online actually for that reason.
Okay.
And it was a bit slow at the start, and it's understandable also because the MOP is very far away.
Actually that time, right, Yao Yang told me to switch over to you guys.
Yeah.
Because he told me Lorraine has like the top sales in Congo and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't know he just told me, because I was like, just stick with them lah, because I'm a person who don't like changes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so troublesome. I got to shoot the video again and everything. And after that,
then
he
pack
said,
the house, right?
But he said you got to see with someone who has results and all that. So that's why he said let's swing over to.
Yeah, I think the most important thing for us was getting the property sold very quickly, because we had a property that we wanted to buy, so we were a little bit trapped in that mix of getting it moved quickly. So we were looking for somebody who was reliable, we were looking for somebody who, especially in today's age, had that digital marketing presence, and that's where I actually came to across Linda, who is one of your ex-clients' Facebook page, and I saw that you made the transaction really well for her, and she gave me excellent feedback, and so we decided to go with you guys.
Very worried because at the time I think nobody was gonna view any flats at all. Yeah. But then I think the only thing we wanted to do was like, oh no, we need to sell our flat. So before that we had one meeting with you and you told us we needed to declutter, so we took that chance during the CB period to pack up the house. Okay, so that period was like, we cannot have any viewings, right? But you gave us weekly updates on the situation. So I think that was very good, because at least we sort of know like what's the property climate like and all that.
Yeah, and I thought what was really good as well was, although we didn't have viewings per se, but you shared with us on the social media platforms, Property Guru, what was the exposure and all that. So at least we knew how things were progressing.
Oh yeah, the part where we have how many views, how many likes. At least that was something that we could use, we know like, okay, at least people have interest.
And then I think the first offer that we got was via the virtual viewing.
Oh yes.
But at that time our MOP was not up.
Yes.
So the Zoom really helped. We thought each Zoom call we had is good because it gives like the potential buyer to think about whether they want to purchase it or not. And then by the time it's up and then the CB is over, then it's just nice.
Just nice.
Yeah, just nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the house was sold before the video came out.
Yeah.
Correct. The morning the video came out.
The morning the video came out.
And those conversations, what I like about it most is when we talked about like the pricing and stuff like that, it was always based on data, right? So you always show us that, hey, if you look at these few attributes of the house, these are what is comparable on the market, these are what people are selling it for. So it makes it very logical and very easy for the decision making. Yeah, so I thought that helped a lot. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, our whole purpose is to ensure that we don't miss out on a good offer.
Exactly.
Price.
Yeah,
That's why. So we will try to, as much as we can, we'll try to explain to the sellers, then based on the market situation, then how is it like, and then of course accordingly we'll try to give our opinion and our advice. But ultimately, it has to be accepted by the seller.
Yeah. And then you look at past transactions; those are looking at shadows and stuff like that. So it's kind of difficult. So I thought that part was quite well.
I think the weekly updates.
Yeah, that was really helpful. Yeah.
Really helpful.
Yeah.
because it is like we don't leave you like dangling over
Exactly.
there, don't know what is going on.
But you guys adapted quite well, right, during the CBI. You had like Zoom, back to back.
So it felt like kind of like a physical. It also felt like that way. We entered one Zoom meeting and then after we left, after that, okay, this one comes.
Correct. Then after that, subsequently, after that, we try to link it to Facebook to have actually a video in Facebook on live. So maybe the highest point per Zoom I see maximum is about 70 plus. But after that, we actually try to we post it to Facebook. Then we got really surprising results. Because like within a few hours or like half a day, I would say maybe within 5 to 6 hours, sometimes the view outreach for that recorded session, I think it reaches about 1,000 plus.
Wow.
Social media reach is very important. I think during the CV period, people maybe they want to buy a house or maybe they don't want, but if they don't even see, they don't even think about it.
Yes.
But the fact that if you're scrolling through Facebook and then you see a house maybe that it's your taste and you like, it's something that you might think about. So I think that helps a lot. It really helps, the video really helps.
Yeah. So how long has your team been doing these videos in the house? Because we have had maybe a couple of teams come by our house already. Two teams come down.
So you and the other one.
Oh, okay.
So between the two teams, right, we can see that your current team has done this a lot more times, obviously. Very structured, very professional.
I think that's important because I think moving forward, the way to go will be everyone's going to be doing a video. If you don't do a video, you'll probably lose out. So if everybody has a video, I think the differentiating factor will be how you actually present
the production
of
it is important.
I can see the amount of work you all put in, I can see the effort. And then comparing when I started looking for houses, all the agents I've interacted with, and then when I sold my house, comparing all the agents that I've had exposure with, I think I can see that you already put in the work and it shows.
Yeah. I think that you guys were very committed to the process. So valuator came down, Lorraine, you actually bothered to come down and help explain all the different stuff to the valuator. And then when you just gave birth, we didn't know that, you reply us immediately.
That's the best part.
I mean, that's
realized
crazy.
That you just gave birth and 1 week later you went back to work.
And not before that, she was replying to us immediately.
Yeah, because we didn't see you the whole circuit breaker period. We had no idea that you were pregnant.
We had no idea.
Because only the Zoom is like the
only the top half.
Then after that, he felt super bad for bugging you, asking you so many questions and all that.
Yeah, and whenever we ask you questions especially during the late part of your pregnancy as well, you always reply within 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the very most. But we did find our dream buyers, I think. I mean, the sense where we had very similar tastes and everything, so we're very happy with it.
So, Kelvin, you spoke to the buyer as well, and I think they was very happy and they saw the value of paying that. I think it was 19,000 above the valuation because they were very happy with the renovations, and if they were to try to get this done for another house, definitely it will cost more.
I think that part is very good because I think what's important is normally buyers and sellers, we don't communicate directly. So the agent is the one in the middle that talks to both of us. So I think the important thing is you communicate both our needs to each side very clearly, and I think that helps the process. I think if there are agents who take a long time to reply or they don't give proper instructions or advice on how to proceed, I think it will definitely make the process much longer. So that really helps.
Yeah, they're really nice.
I think that's the most important thing. At least we would like to have a very smooth transition.
A good match.
Good match is important.
Other than just really, because it can be very rational. It's okay, I just want to sell my house at this price, then I'm just looking at taking a profit, and after that move on. So it's certain people will have this kind of mentality whereby okay, I'm selling a house, it's just more of a really rational decision. There's no feeling to it, that kind. But I don't know, but for house-wise, I would feel should have some feeling to it. It's very personal because you spend your time doing up your house nicely. Then after that, you have to move on to another phase of life. Then you are leaving behind some
not just an object, right?
Correct. That's what I feel.
I painted something for the next.
I was really surprised. When you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Because they mentioned they like painting.
Yeah.
But this one is this is from our honeymoon, so we can't leave that for them. This is when we went to
Okay.
𝐶𝐻𝐻.
But this one you all bought at your honeymoon.
We bought it in
Yeah.
Italy. So
okay.
we went to 𝐶𝐻𝐻, so this is like we can't leave this for them. So I thought it would be nice to replace something here. And so I painted, and then they enjoy. They like Pongo, right? So I painted a scene of Pongo.
Wow.
Because they were talking about how they like painting.
They like
Yeah.
painting. They
Yeah.
like the wood. They like a lot of things. So
It matched.
Yeah, it's
their
really a great
taste.
match, yeah.
So it's just, I think at the right time we really got the right buyer.
Yeah.
We had 2 units
Yeah,
lined up for
correct.
them
Oh.
because they were looking for the area, so we put the suitable ones for them.
okay.
Yeah, correct. So more or less it's like, I mean that's just something nice also, because they did mention that they are looking at something like, this is something like really out of their expectation.
Yeah, they were sharing with me that this does not tick off a lot of the boxes they were looking for, but you guys swung them over because you thought it was a match,
Yeah.
and it turned out to be a perfect match.
Earliest possible.
Yeah, earliest
Yeah.
possible
time
already.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Everything was perfect. Yeah.
Video finished already, so how?
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.
Remember to turn on the notification bell to be the first to watch our video.
See you
See
next
you next
time.
time.